Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading's Miami office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Wednesday, November the 20th, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by WallStreetTrading.com. I want to first start by taking a look to see how the indices are trading for the session so far. The Dow's currently up 23 points, the Nasdaq's up close to 16, the Russell's up 4.5 here, and the S&P 500 is up 4. We take a look at some of the commodities here. Silver SLV is down 13 cents. JJC Copper's up 19 cents. GDX Gold Miners are down 30 cents. GLD Gold's down $1.19. Crude oil is up 9 cents here. We take a look at a couple of the key sectors in the market today. We have the XBI, the biotechs are doing pretty well. They're up about 1% from the opening price. Looks like the strongest stock in the biotech sector today is GILD. GILD is up close to 2%. Also, you have MIL, medical instrument and supplies in that biotech healthcare sector is up over 2%. But looks like a lot of the action is coming from GILD. We're seeing some strength in the home builders, XHB. You can take a look at Toll, Lennar, and those other stocks to see how those names are doing. And again, we'll punch these names up here later on in the video. What else? We're seeing some strength in the financials. Financials are getting, again, another fall through day action on some of them. We're seeing some strength in XLV, the healthcare names. Some of the gold miners are coming up off of the lows pretty nice. SLW is one of the silver miners that have come off the lows pretty nice. Some of the weak sectors in the market today, utilities, XLU. You're seeing some cash come out the XLU. See XLB material stocks are a little bit weak. KOLs at the bottom of the percent change from open. ETF list that we have here to gauge the intraday money rotation in the markets. And right now, we're pretty much trading flat. We have the FOMC later on today around 2 p.m. That's causing the market to chop around a bit as people are going to wait to see what they say from that meeting. But at the moment, we're holding a bid on the S&P 500 futures around 1788. You can see that was where the breakout happened at after we chopped around for a little bit here. And now we're just trading sideways. So keep an eye on the 1788 level. Keep an eye on the 1790 half level, which is an overnight high, which we got rejected around that area earlier this morning before we rallied back up to these highs up here. Keep an eye on 1793, 75, which is the previous day's highs. And then keep an eye on those other levels around, say, 1795, 1800. If we get up there, who knows what news they're going to say at 2 o'clock. There are a couple stocks in play. Real quick here. Real quick here, the 50-minute chart, you can see just grinding along here, not really doing much, trading slightly in a little upward channel, if you want to call it. The Russell 2000 futures are holding above the opening price. They're up about 0.5%. Same thing for the Nasdaq, holding above the opening price, up 0.5%. Then you have the S&P 500, which is only up 0.25%. So S&P 500 showing a little bit relative weakness compared to the other indices at the moment. It's going to punch in some stocks. We had a couple of stocks we were watching in our mywallstreettv.com chat room and at our office down here in South Florida, the headquarters. We talked about JCPenney this morning. JCPenney was in play. They had some news come out this morning. I'm not sure if they had the earnings that came out or they had some other news. Let's take a quick look here. Let's see here. So we had JCPenney. They had some earnings come out this morning. They did not do well, but they guided higher, so the stock traded up. You can see what's going on with that stock right now. It's going back up towards the highs. If you put the pre-market information on the chart, the stock's really just been trading in a big range with the pre-market action, so it should have some momentum coming in here. You can see volumes pretty low. It was high on the open. You have a nice range between $9.30 and $9.65. So some of the pre-market action plus some of the day session action right here. This is setting up most likely for a push higher in the afternoon session. Keep an eye on it. If it breaks over 965, it will set your alerts. Another name that we were trading this morning was John Deere, DE. Okay, this stock sold off on the open. All right, then gave us some buying opportunities off this 84.35 level. We discussed this trade this morning in our My Wall Street TV chat room. If you take a look at the daily chart, it's been trading in a range for the past 4 months between 85 and I believe 82 half or so. So we were looking to buy it as close as we could towards 85. Again, it flashed below 85. It broke below the 85 level, which tends to happen sometimes in earnings plays. And we look for that little 1 minute reversal. 1 second here. Look for that little 1 minute reversal, and we got long down there at 84.35. We had an order sitting right there, and we were able to clip some out right here and average up a little bit, clip some more out, average up, clip some more out. And right now, we're just watching it as it did break back above that key 85 level. This stock holds above 85. You want to watch this one in the afternoon session. A couple guys in the room. We're trading some DWRE. All right, this stock, they issued some more shares after hours yesterday. The stock's been selling off a little bit thin, a little bit of a, I guess you could say. Let me bring up a 5 minute chart. See, it was trading pretty fluid. It's still trading pretty fluid. Looks like a weak stock. DWRE. See here. Lowe's was in play. A couple guys in the room were trading Lowe's to the short side. That worked out pretty well. You can see Lowe's is still fading down near the lows. Has some support down around the 47 area. What else? What are some other names that we were looking at? So Lowe's, DVN, Devon Energy, strong stock that was in play yesterday. Had some more fall through action pre-market on the news piece that came out. We were able to look at this trade for a buying opportunity. I didn't get to trade it that well as I should have, but some traders in the room did. Some traders in the room did pretty well. You can take a look at the entry right here. We call it around 64.20. Problem with this was that me personally, I added some more to the position, and that kind of messed up my average. That caused me to get too big, and then it popped up without me because I got stopped out for a flat. But Devon Energy, nice trade, a lot of momentum in the stock. It's kind of dying out right now. I would keep an eye on it in the afternoon session to see if it could have any more, if it has any more potential to go back up towards those highs. All right, and looks pretty interesting. Keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Yahoo was in play. Had some news out on it. You can see this one's making new highs. This is another stock we had on the radar. Too bad we were not following up with that one. Yahoo looks like it's going to go back up towards the 52-week highs or the year highs around 36.19, which is yesterday's, not yesterday's, but looks to be Monday's high. What are some other stocks in play? Best Buy. This stock's gapped up a little bit this morning, traded higher, then it's been fading or chopping around. Actually looks like it's rolling over right now. Keep that one on the radar. And then again, DE, which we're looking at right now, looking for this thing to be able to hold a bit above 85 and possibly trade back up towards 85.80s. Aside from that, again, the financials are showing some nice strength. Take a look at JP Morgan. Well, not JP Morgan, but Morgan Stanley's been showing some nice strength. Wells Fargo pretty strong. Citigroup hanging in there, chopping around. BAC chopping around. So it looks like this morning we have Wells Fargo, Morgan Stanley, and Wells Fargo and Morgan Stanley kind of leading the way for the banks. Aside from that, folks, have a great day. Catch you guys for the after the bell market summary. If you'd like to get access to our chat room, go to wallstreettrading.com and fill out the form on the right hand side. Have a great day. Catch you guys for the after the bell market summary. Cheers.